Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Raw. Your host, Henry Jacobson, here, and we have ourselves our first match of our show, and it's going to be for the television championship held by Chris Jericho. And before I go any further, let me go out of character for a moment, okay? Alright. Okay, guys, if you're wondering, if any of you are wondering, yes, I understand it says Classic Intercontinental Championship, yes, but I use that as the television championship because really there is no television championship per se, but I really didn't have, there really isn't that much in terms of this particular game, but that's all I have to say about it anyway. Anyway, back in character now. So, he is going to take on... By he, I mean Chris Jericho is going to be taking on the Big Boss Man that won the right for this match after winning a Battle Royal. And he is going to take on Chris Jericho, who has held the title. In fact, he won it before we had our unintended hiatus with, our old television deal running out. But with that said, without wasting any more time, let's begin. Alright, we are underway, and this is going to be set for 1 hour, even though it may not take that much, but anyway, we have ourselves a Falls Count Anywhere match, and it's very simple. You can win by pinfall or submission, as Chris Jericho is trying to do to the Big Boss Man, and nope. Shoved away was Chris Jericho. But you can win by pinfall or submission. There are no disqualifications, there are no countouts, and falls count anywhere, hence the name of this match. And a neckbreaker, a float over neckbreaker onto the Big Boss Man, and another one. And a knee breaker on a Chris Jericho. Now, Chris Jericho, he won that championship against the previous champion, Mankind. In fact, we're going to be seeing him later on tonight as he takes on Kane, especially settling some old scores between them. But right now we have Chris Jericho and the challenger, the Big Boss Man. I mean, it's kind of weird to think that the little guy, the smaller man, Chris Jericho, is defending it against a bigger challenger, but that is what it is. An arm breaker onto the Big Boss Man, and a shoulder arm breaker again to the same left arm of the Big Boss Man. And wow, whipped into the corner with authority. And now, wait a minute. No, kick out by the Big Boss Man. Now, so far the match has stayed in the ring. But if it goes outside the ring, this could be chaos here. Thrown into the corner, and he missed there. Did the Big Boss Man? Oh, and then a headbutt right to Chris Jericho. Now he picks up Chris Jericho. Oh, and then an elbow right to the Big Boss Man. And a back suplex onto Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho set up on the ropes. Nope. Oh, whoa, look at that. Oh, nice backbreaker. Wow, what power on the part of the Big Boss Man. I'll tell you one thing, he just picked him up, or he caught him and then just delivered a backbreaker on a Chris Jericho. Then a jawbreaker to Chris Jericho. And now whipped into the corner with authority onto Chris Jericho. A little turnabout is fair play. Oh, and then a knife edge chop onto the Big Boss Man. And then a kick right to the back of the Big Boss Man. And a stomp right to the right arm of the Big Boss Man. And a pinfall. 1. No, kick out by the Big Boss Man. And a shoulder tackle to Chris Jericho. I mean, so far the match has stayed in the ring, which is, I mean, it's good for them, especially for the match to go a bit longer, but, oh, wait a minute. Chris Jericho, powerbomb, and look at the strength of Jericho, another one, and, wow, a triple powerbomb on a man, you know, I don't know, he's about, a little less than 100 pounds difference between the two of them, but even so, Chris Jericho, I mean, it's not like he's a little guy, but still. I mean, he's strong enough to hang with the big boys, but he's quick enough to go against some of the cruiserweights or lightweights, or light heavyweights, if you will, is Chris Jericho. Oh, and then a massive headbutt to Chris Jericho. And now Chris Jericho, what's he doing here? And Chris Jericho, whoa, look at the strength of Jericho to lift up the Big Boss Man and then drop him with the suplex. And now Boss Man is getting out of the ring. But remember, there are no countouts and there are no disqualifications here. So yeah, now it's getting real here. And the referee is going to follow. Oh, nice counter by Chris Jericho onto the Big Boss Man with that sleeper slam. Oh, wow, whipped into the steps, hurting the legs of the Big Boss Man. And, oh, wow! A Northern Light suplex onto those steps. You couldn't really see because of the camera angle. And now Chris Jericho going for a suplex onto the Big Boss Man on the floor. And, well, before, oh yeah, he was going to go for another suplex, but again countered into a sleeper slam onto the Big Boss Man. And now, wait a minute, Chris Jericho, he's got the walls of Jericho. He calls that modified Boston Crab the walls of Jericho. And Big Boss Man is forced to tap out. It's over. And Chris Jericho is still the television champion. And of course the crowd goes wild as Chris Jericho is the winner. Well, congratulations to Chris Jericho, congratulations to Chris Jericho for retaining the television championship. And I'll tell you one thing, I mean, listen to the crowd here. Man, I'll tell you one thing, this crowd is jacked. Well, I'll tell you one thing, folks. I mean, that was just the first match, but we still got a couple more matches yet to come, so stay tuned. It's coming up right after this.